Tattletail Kaleidoscope theory? You betcha! Hey yo Prodigies, Charles here, and in this video I'll be sharing with you a Tattletail Kaleidoscope theory. This one will explain the mysterious kaleidoscope. If you would like more horror game theories, remember to subscribe and tap that bell, as there will be more to come. And just before we begin, if you cannot watch this video all the way through right now, remember to tap Add To and select Watch Later to save your progress, or just do it for fun. Let's start with what we know. We know that the player character starts off recalling their memories, but they are unusually boring and cute. We also know that we can see strange new symbols in these memories, which all look like eyeballs. The kaleidoscope was described as a collection of all of the player's memories in the mysterious notes. And finally, in the event of Christmas of 1998, aka the original Tattletail, Mama was banished in a ritual involving 5 Baby Talking Tattletails. Got all those facts? Now let's bring it all together. The Kaleidoscope expansion starts with the player character recalling their memories from the events of the Christmas of 1998. We can assume that the player is the same one from the original game, as the home that we start off in is very similar to the one from the original Tattletail. The player should also be older than when the Christmas of 1998 happened, as they are recalling memories from that time. A mysterious note in the game also describes the kaleidoscope as a place where all memories are stored. But I think it goes a bit further than that. As we explore the player's memories, and especially the kaleidoscope, we find all sorts of strange things happening. There are definitely way more cereal boxes than there usually were in the original Tattletail in the player's memories, and the kaleidoscope warps the memory of the house completely, adding doors and passageways leading seemingly nowhere. This leads me to believe that the player is exploring the history of their mind in a similar manner that the characters in the Matrix explore, well, the Matrix. It's possible that the kaleidoscope represents the player's subconscious memories. Remember that the memories stored in the kaleidoscope are done so one on top of the other, regardless of whether they are good or bad, or real or imaginary. This means that the kaleidoscope would also hold memories that were repressed by the player as they were growing up. This makes me wonder how we can figure out which of the memories are real and which are imaginary. It's possibly safe to say that the memories of the house itself are definitely imaginary, as the house is warped and transformed in ways that it just wasn't in the original Tattletail game. However, there are certain items in the game that suggest that the kaleidoscope could also be a machine developed by Waygetter that the player uses to access these subconscious memories, and may possibly also manipulate the memories of the player. This is because there is evidence of confidential Waygetter items all around the house, such as the Tattletail patent and the defective models of Snowglobe, the white Tattletail, and NightNight, the black Tattletail. There are also other miscellaneous items that provide information about Waygetter, such as the photo of the Waygetter Facility and the employee training tape, which explains the function of the Way drives. If these weren't planted there by Waygetter Electronics, then they had to have been included due to the player eventually gaining access to the facility, or just to the documents that we find in the kaleidoscopes themselves. Also, one of the notes specifically mentions that staying in the kaleidoscope too long could change more things, which probably refers to more parts of the player's memories forever. Interestingly, if these items were planted in or with the kaleidoscope, this might indicate that there will be a Tattletail sequel coming out, which would explain why there are so many Waygetter memory triggers in the player's subconscious memory. Maybe the player was captured and brainwashed with the memory triggers. I guess we'll just have to wait to find out. One more interpretation of the kaleidoscope is that of an inverse or opposite dimension. Remember that in the original Tattletail, we had to destroy a VHS tape in order to banish Mama. This other dimension would be the place where Mama roams for the rest of its days, and it would try to pretend to be on your side to help it escape.
Don't leave me!
Give me a treat!
There is also a VHS tape in the kaleidoscope that plays a strange version of the Tattletail commercial, which tells us that Mama was never banned.
She's your best friend. She was never banned.
However, the VHS in the physical world showed us that Mama was not available. It's almost as if Mama was trying to get the player to release it from the banished dimension represented by the kaleidoscope. Was that Waygetter's intention from the start? What do you think? Remember to subscribe and tap that bell for more cool and interesting horror game theories and secrets. If you enjoy horror game theories, be sure to check the description for a link to all of the theories and secrets. And Prodigies, I really hope that these series help you to expand on how you think, so it can help you with how you go about your thinking in your daily lives. See ya!